Welcome back, everyone. It's been a very exciting show today. We are playing Conversations, an inspirational game. We've just played the bulk of the game. For those people that are just joining, I'd really recommend you go back and listen to the rest of the show when you get a chance sometime. And we've just completed with the inspiration card. And just to start the final half hour, I would like to read a card that's actually for everyone listening and for everyone in the chat room. And the card says, true change comes from being rather than doing. So true change comes from being rather than doing. And I just think that is just a wonderful card. So if people want to add their comments to that in the chat room, feel free to do so as well. What I'd like to do is give everyone a chance just to complete the game. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to get each person to come on. And there's three things I want each person to say. The first thing will be maybe let everyone know your website again. What did you get out of playing the game personally? And how would you describe the Conversations game? And Mickey, you're sort of popping up there, so we might let you come on first anyway. So, would you like to start off your website just for everyone again, please?
Well, it's in the making. It's www.geekmoms.com, and it's a work in progress.
Sure.
And, practical advice for pressured people where I have a lot of connections there. Conversations, the game is top on my list to be putting up there because this is so incredible.
Oh, great.
And
what did you personally get out of playing today?
This, it's interesting, the interconnectedness of it all, because a lot of the cards apply to a particular situation that I'm going through right now. And things hit close to home, and I have a lot to think on and meditate on when I, go into the silence and put down for what I want to do for the week. For example, friends and family, with my situation, it's constantly being redefined with people that are coming into my life and amazing me with the wonderfulness of how extended my family truly is, and people that I never thought would be there, have turned up. Whenever we connect, Barry, and we play the game, it's like all of these things that just open up and spill out, and I'm like, wow.
So finally, how would you describe today's game in just a few words?
Intense, intimate in reference to myself. Interactive in reference to others and interconnected.
Thank you very much. And thank you for being part of today. We've really enjoyed having you on and provided a lot of depth and value to it. So thank you very much, Mickey.
It was my pleasure.
And Naya, we're going to get you on next. So, Naya, would you like to tell everyone your web address?
Yes, I'd love to. Thank you. It is angellight777.com. Lots of free, beautiful angel guidance there for everyone. angellight777.com. And there's lots of lovely free stuff there.
All right. Now, would you like to say what you got out of today, Anaya?
As always, I feel humbled by this game, actually. Because it's not a game. It's an experience that opens me in ways that I may not always notice need opening. It's an opportunity to share with people on such a deep and heartfelt level, and that is very enriching for me. I find Conversations, the game, always. I'm sure I could play this a million times and I would still get something new out of it. It's a journey into me.
Oh, that's wonderful. If you had to describe the game in a few words, what would it be for you?
For me, it would be coming home to my heart in a box.
Oh. That might be on the website soon. So there you go. Look, thank you very much, Anaya. And I know you have to leave a few minutes early, but I just want to thank you so much for your help on the switchboard and everything today.
Thanks. It's been such a pleasure.
Yvonne, I want to welcome you officially to the Angel Heart Radio Network, and now that you're a regular guest, it's great that you're part of that.
Yeah, mine is www.inspiringgreatness.com.
Wonderful. And what did you get out of the game today?
For me today, I really got a lot out of reflecting on everybody's answers and just seeing what commonalities and what amazingly sacred threads we have for ourselves and really amongst each other. I just love the sacredness of the game, and that's what I got out of it again, because I feel that everybody spoke from such a heart space. So for me, it was really, again, a sacred experience.
Oh, look, thank you, and I certainly appreciate the effort it took to put things in the chat room. It's been a great team effort between Anaya, yourself, and myself to get this up on here today. So thank you for that. Teresa, would you like to share with us your website again, please?
My website is breathofterra.org. It's breathofterra.org.
Awesome. And what did you get out of today?
Oh, wow. I just feel like so warm. I feel so much love for each individual soul towards itself and towards each other in reaching out and stepping over any kind of self-concerns, like what if I don't do this right, or, I just feel the unity. I guess that's the word. I feel the unity. It's beautiful.
And if you had to describe the game in a few words, what would it be?
It's like oh wow! It's like the magic of tarot. I'll use that because I don't know any other words. It's like the magic of tarot, but it just only reflects inward. I mean, there's just no room for it to go anywhere but straight to your heart. Oh,
look, thank you. Look, I really appreciate that, and I really appreciate you being on the call, probably at short notice as well. So we've really enjoyed having you on.
You. I'm very honored and blessed to participate. It was like last minute, but I was like, yeah, I definitely feel like I should do that. What am I doing? I don't know, but it was a wonderful journey.
Oh, wonderful. Just before we go on to the next person, Anaya, we're going to come back to you. Is there any comments in the chat room?
Look, we've got people in the chat room all throughout today have been sharing what's so important to them. I think this has really rung very deeply for Erin Sights in the chat room, actually. And I wanted to say to people that at conversationthegame.com, you will find all the information there about facilitation as well. Erin's has asked me for the link. How do you become a facilitator for this, for this event, this type of thing? So I wanted to share that with everyone. And
so the easiest way, just for that, Erin, my email address, if you want to contact me personally, my email address is Barry, B-A-R-R-Y, at conversationsthegame.com.au. So just send us an email and or contact Angel Heart Radio and we'll get you the information.
Brilliant, because I think that's really important for people to know that if this has touched you and you'd like to find out about becoming a facilitator, because this may be what someone's purpose is calling them to do. I just think it's awesome. People in the chat room, you're all wonderful, you're amazing, and you've all stayed very consistent. Everyone's been commenting, and that is so exciting. Thank you all so much.
Now, look, that's wonderful, and people who have become facilitators have actually said that to me. They've just known that that's what they're meant to be doing, so that's pretty cool. Kathy, we're going to get you back online. Thank you, Anaya, for that. Kathy, I'm going to have to click your website. I'm taking over that role at the moment. And Kathy, your website again, please.
Okay. My website is www.nationalspeakerregistry.com.
And so is that available for anyone around the world to contact you, or does it have to be just in America?
No, it's anyone around the world.
There you go. So if anyone's listening around the world and see themselves as a potential public speaker, then contact Kathy. And Kathy, I want to start with you. What did you get out of playing Conversations today?
I thought the conversations game was really, really interesting. It is a way to get a group together and have them really dig in and get to know each other. It's an amazing tool. I spend a lot of times running groups and a lot of years running groups. And, Barry, I think this game is quite magical at bringing and connecting a group on a spiritual level. But your questions are very tactical. They're very in the now. And so you allow people to talk about today's problems, and then you also dig into their spirit. I think it's awesome. I think it can be used for so many different things. My head is just exploding with opportunities for this game.
Yes. And one of the interesting things we've done...
Personally, I've gotten a lot out of it. I'm sorry.
One of the things we've done that you may not be aware of, there is a corporate edition that we have for people who are corporate facilitators, and things like unconditional love in corporate, we've called it unconditional acceptance, just so that people don't get too scared off in the corporate arena. But it is still bringing that unconditional love into the corporate sector and bringing the spirituality into the corporate sector in a way that they can handle. So, there's a whole range of possibilities. We've got it into schools. I think there's a whole range for old age places and all sorts of, prisons and a whole range of things. Your mind just can keep going, I guess, can't it?
Oh, the vertical markets that this can impact is, it's a fun problem to have, right, when you have material that can change the lives of almost anybody who walks.
Right.
I mean, my head's spinning out of control with what this game can do. It's so powerful, Barry. It is so powerful.
Thank you very much. If you had to describe the game in a few words, how would you do that?
I would probably say this is really the tool that groups need. If you want to pull your group together and have them really connect and really engage with each other to make permanent relationships and permanent collaborations built on values and trust, this is the game to play.
Awesome. Thank you very much. And look, it's been a real privilege and an honour to have you sharing with us today, and I really want to thank you for that.
Thank you, Gary. It's been a pleasure for me as well.
Who hadn't played it before, and just come straight on air and just to reveal so much about yourselves. It's just been wonderful.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys being here. It's been wonderful sharing with you guys, and I appreciate everybody opening up as well. Thank you for letting me see your spirit.
Oh, thank you. Doug, we want to come back to you. Doug, your website?
Is DougBHorne.com, and DOUGBHORNE, and it is also a work in progress.
Doug, and what did you get out of today?
Well, it just keeps reminding me about the connectedness between all of us, and how, all the little things that are going on in me are also going on in everybody else's life as well, too. So it just is a constant reminder to me that every time I play this game, how we're all connected and we're all going through the same stuff, just in our own special, unique way.
Awesome, thank you. And a couple of words to describe the game for you today.
Well, the connectedness, definitely, and I would also say awareness as well, because it keeps bringing awareness to whatever is going on in the subconscious for me.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Doug. It's been great to have you on air with us today. I really appreciate every time that you're on. You always have something of value to add, so thank you for that.
Well, thank you. I appreciate playing this as well and being on this radio show today as well, too. Thank you.
Terrific. So, look, if you're in Canada, please get in touch both with Doug and Yvonne. Both are facilitators. One's in Toronto, one's in Calgary. And they can come around and play it with you locally if you want to see it live and connect with each other as well. So there's opportunities there as well. For me, my website again is www.conversationsthegame.com.au, and from there you can go to my other websites as well, which is barryauchettl.com is the other major one, but the conversations will get you to really what we've covered today. what I've got out of the game today personally has been a reminder for me to be still, and certainly getting over pneumonia, which has been a really sort of a major event for me. The reminder is just to come from that place of stillness and allowing, and so that's been a real challenge for me, and especially a bit like Yvonne, it's been busy doing some of the behind the scenes process to get this show on air, and yet that is a constant thing that keeps coming up through me. So I want to thank everyone for the opportunity for me to share that and to play with each person who's played today, and even for the people listening that hopefully you've got something out of this as well. And if you have, please let me know. Please let us know either in the chat room, or you can send me an email at barry@conversationsthegame.com.au and let me know. I think today's been a fairly magical game as well, and I think it's been really inspirational for myself, and I think for everyone playing, and hopefully for everyone listening. And the purpose of this is really to allow everyone to speak authentically. It's given everyone a chance to really listen to each other, and I've certainly got to know, people a little bit better, and some people for the very first time. And also, it gives us a chance to connect, and I think that's really what life is about, is to really connect at that heartfelt level. And the game really has enabled that to occur. And I just want to thank everyone for really participating fully in the game, and everyone has contributed something to the game, and I really want to thank everyone for that. So we've done really well. I want to finish up with a chance for everyone to say goodbye, and the way I normally finish is by choosing a card for the entire group. And so this is for everyone playing and for everyone listening in the chat room. And so the final card for the entire day is: you cannot go wrong in this game, and you cannot lose. You cannot go wrong in this game, and you cannot lose. So I think this is a great card. I started off with fun and games, and to recognise that, the game of life for me is simply one that I can't lose, that it's simply a process that I'm going through. And so that's just a wonderful card for me, and thank you all very much. Yvonne, did you want to comment on that? I'll bring everyone back in if we can. Yvonne, did you want to make any final comment on that last card just quickly before we finish up?
I think it's great, and for me, I'm just going to take that card and totally embrace it in my life. That's just so perfect for me this evening. Thank you.
It's a great way. Look, thank you very much for being part of today. And is there anything else left in the chat room? You're probably the last person still connected to the chat room there. So
there were just people were sort of chit-chatting amongst themselves. Aaron is thanking you for allowing yourself to be the vehicle of this wonderful game. And Dream Master is saying, I appreciate that all participated and that it was a wonderful show tonight.
Oh, look, thank you very much, Aaron, and really appreciate that. So
one nice one. Oh, sorry. Am I still there?
You're still there, yes.
Okay, one nice one here from Jeannie, or I'm not sure what their name is. Good night, all Earth Angels. Please keep the love bright and shining. We all need some positive in our lives. Peace, love, and joy.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, and thank you for everyone in the chat room who has participated today. Mickey, did you want to make just a quick comment before we finish up, please, on that card? You cannot go wrong in this game, and you cannot lose.
I think that's the attitude that we're all working on developing in our lives. I see it in my life because sometimes, I can get depressed, and then, I realize that, we're all here in this together. If we keep moving forward, if we stay on track, if we keep counting our blessings, I'm not going to lose. And, I'm going to keep growing and being and sharing and, oh my goodness. And when I am in contact with such beautiful, marvelous people, as part of this, I can't do anything else but win. So this is just amazing, and I'm just very humbled and grateful and feeling extremely, extraordinarily blessed.
Oh, thank you. Kathy, did you want to make a quick comment? And thank you, Mickey, for being part of today.
Well, mahalo to all of you.
Kathy, did you want to make a quick comment? We've got about 2 minutes left, so maybe a couple of quick comments. Kathy, to finish up.
I just want to thank everybody for letting me be part of this game and a part of this show, and, for just being really authentic. You've just inspired me. And so I just really appreciate being a part of this group, getting to connect with you guys. I hope that we can connect outside the show. And I just appreciate you being vulnerable, authentic, and sharing with me. I feel very honored. Thank you.
Oh, look, thank you very much. I agree with every comment that you've said there, Kathy, so thank you. Teresa, did you want to make any final comments, please?
I just love the opportunity. I'm just there's not even enough words to say what everybody else just said, and I just resonate so well with this game. And it is just such a perfect opportunity for me to reflect myself, my light, in the fifth dimensional energies. And I think it's a wonderful game, and I would love to see it started all over the planet. Little groups, everybody just go for it, follow your heart.
Oh,
thank you
very much.
Thank you, everybody, for your love and your support.
Thank you, Teresa. Looking forward to getting in touch with you at some stage down the track as well.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Doug?
To me it's just another confirmation that everything is always in divine order, and regardless of what the outside circumstances are, that everything is perfect exactly as it is. It makes it so much easier just to be with whatever's going on at the time, knowing that it's there for a purpose.
Oh, terrific. Look, thank you very much, and thank you again for being part of today. I really enjoyed it. And I want to thank all my guests who have been on today's show. Anaya, who's had to leave already, but Yvonne, Mickey, Kathy, Doug, and Teresa. I just want to thank you all so much from my heart for sharing and making today such a wonderful experience. I want to thank everyone in the chat room who's contributed to wonderful comments throughout the show. And I want to thank Spirit, because it was actually a game that came to me in a dream one night, and I've been really blessed to have that game. So that's been terrific. Look, thank you all very, very much. Looking forward to touching with you all again very soon.
You've been listening to another fabulous program on the Angel Heart Radio Network. We thank you for your company today and invite you to join us again. You can find out who's on, when they're on, and who our guests are simply by going to angelheartradio.com. All the links are there. Everything's just one click away. Until we meet again, remember this, that you are magnificent, a wonderful creation, and no one can do what you can do. You're very, very special indeed, and we appreciate who you are in the world. Until next time, keep shining your light, for it's beautiful indeed.